Hello all and welcome to another 3 Blind Bags, and this is the last regular episode of Season 3 of 3 Blind Bags, but don't worry if you enjoy this series, it shall return next year. And of course this is the last regular episode, we still have the Champion of Champions for 2022 to come at the end of the year. But anyway, if you're new to 3 Blind Bags, here's how it works. Down here next to me, got a box of blind bag products. They're all different in there. No two are the same. What happens is I pull one out at random at a time without looking. And then when I pull that one out at random, I'll have a good look at the pack. Just examine the pack, see what's got to offer, anything rare and uncommon available in it, and all that sort of jazz. Then obviously after that, we'll open the pack, examine what's inside the pack, have a bit of fun with that as well. And as we open all 3 packs, we'll be lining the products up against the wall of Mega Drive games here until we have all 3 at the end of the episode. And then what I must do when I've got all 3 lined up there is pick a favourite from the 3, a champion of the episode, and that champion of the episode will go forward towards that Champion of Champions video at the end of the year, which isn't actually that far away. Anyway, with all that said and done, let's have the right hand disappear into the box. We'll give it a little bit of a shuffle, and we'll pick this. I'm tempted by the plastic orb. I'll pick this pack here, which is staring at me the right way round and the right way up. Doesn't happen very often. Anyway, it's Minecraft with 3 question marks there because 2 is clearly not enough and 4 is one too many. Anyway, we've got a couple of the gang on the front here now. I'm not massively into Minecraft, I'll be honest with you. It's 100% die cast though. I know one of these is going to be called Steve. I'm pretty sure the main character in Minecraft is called Steve, and that's a creeper there, and that's perhaps a zombie. And these are made by the good people of Mojang. Right, on the back of it, yes, we have got something on the back. Here we go. Also available. Oh, there we go. Steve out. The ginger one on the front is called Alex. And he's more prominent than Steve. I thought Steve was the main character. Getting trumped by your mate Alex. Right, so we've got Steve, we've got Alex, we've got a zombie, we've got a creeper. I said those as well. I know my stuff, really. Right, a skeleton, ocelot, a llama, there's a villager, a zombie pigman, an enderman, a witch, and then 2 black ones, which have just got yellow question marks on their chest. No, obviously, they're the mystery ones. So, who do we want? Who do we want? I would kind of like an enderman. And we've got the Championship Edition. Look at that. UKCA, not quite sure what that means. UK Champions Alternative. Just making things up now. He's throwing 3 things at once over there. Look at him go. Anyway, right. Let's have a look at what we get. This is a Nano metal figure as well, by the way. This doesn't look like it's got an easy tear tab, so can't really give you a rating for your easy tear tab. But Professional Amateur has scissors on standby. Right, let's cut this bad boy open. I just realised I actually saw an easy tear tab right there as I was cutting. Look, you can just make it out here. Should have been more clearer. Right, so who have we got? Come on, Enderman. It doesn't match anything on the back. I've got one of the mystery ones. He's looking very, very silver, and that is a skeleton. Do you know what? That's nice quality. Obviously, it's metal, so it has got a bit of weight to it. Is this like is this what the Silver Surfer would look like if he died and was a little bit like an archer for some reason? A little bit squarer, a little blockier. That's what I was really going with that. Right, what have we got in here? We've got, is this a checklist or is this please don't try and eat it and die bit of paper, which I think it actually is, upside down. This bit of paper was made by Dickie and Jay. Oh, that's a Jay. This is Jada in 2021, so it was actually last year. Right, Dickie's Toys somewhere in Germany. There we go. Right, so, okay. Let's have another look at this dude. It is the skeleton. I'm 100% sure it was skeleton, was it? Yeah, skeleton. A Robin Hood skeleton. Maybe that's what it is. Did Robin Hood die and then become a skeleton that's come to life? But there we go. That's actually nice. That is actually nice. If you're into Minecraft, I get the feeling that these figures, which are Stamped Championship Edition, are of nice quality, and you might be interested in it. That's got a nice little chance of winning, so we'll pop you in the centre there. Not quite pointing at us because, you know, that'd be a bit dangerous. Right, scissors out the way temporarily. I might need you again in a minute. Right, do you know what? I'm actually gonna take that plastic orb. Where are you? Come here. There you are. You're rolling around the bottom. Gotcha. Right, plastic orb that rattles a little bit. Got holes in it, so if it's some form of living creature, animal or human, it can breathe, and it is. It's a bear. It's a Care Bear. 3D figurine Care Bear. Made by Cool Things. And there are 8. Ooh, look at that. Scented bears. Now we're talking. We've got a pink one with a rainbow on his or her belly. We've got an orange yellow one. No, it's got to be yellow. It's got the sun on its belly. And we've got a pink one there with some sort of heart on its belly. 8 to collect. Guess there's nothing rare about these. In a nice bright red orb. Well, it's probably got an easy tear tab somewhere, but we're just going to gouge at the plastic with the knife and have a look at it. Hopefully it's a little figure. I think you did say figurine. It's scented. It's got to be a figure. It ain't going to be keyring or anything like that. It's a tough thing to break. Is there another thing on it? Oh dear. Oh, there we go. Squeezed it. It looks a little bit like a red nose now, doesn't it? Oh, there we go. Oh, it's a red one. It's a red one waving at us with a... Oh, it's that one on the front, which I couldn't really tell what it was. It's actually a heart coming out of a present. Well, he's a cute little thing, isn't he? I'm going to have a sniff of him in a minute and see if he's... see what scent he is. There we go. There's all 8 of them. And none of them have got names underneath them. And we've got a couple that are waving in a similar pose, just being a different colour with a different thing on their belly, obviously. That's alright, I guess. They're nice little things, not badly moulded. Okay, just take a... Not overly scented. I'm just assuming that it, like being red, it smell of strawberries, but it actually smells quite flowery, if anything. But that's a nice moulded little thing, actually. It's not horrible. It's not horrible. I remember it come out one of those twisty machines. That's where I found it. Come out the same thing as when I had one of these Marvel flashy things. And it come out of there. That's not awful, you know. That's not awful. Is it as high as quality as a Nano metal figure? It's going to have to contend with it, but it's obviously going to have to contend with something else first. And we're going to dive into... That is a massive blind bag. How can I not miss that? It's making noises at me as well, I think. Right, what have we got here? I sort of started dropping it as I started bringing it into view. And I can see Paw Patrol stuff here. Wow, this is weighty. And it's, what else? Noticing it's Puzzle Pals as well. We've had Puzzle Pals before, but they've come in like a small plastic container. But this is Paw Patrol's Build Your Character Eraser from the puzzle pieces. Okay, we get that. 3D puzzle eraser. 6 erasers to collect, so they've really rammed home that it's a puzzle and an eraser in many forms of wordage. This is series 1 of them. And, do you know, I've had so many, not so many, I've had a few... Paw Patrol stuff before, so I kind of have learnt some of their names. I think the red one I believe is called Marshall, and the yellow one in some sort of digger, he's a construction worker, so he's cliche called Rubble, and even more cliched, the flying one that's pink, I think it's a female dog, yeah, a bitch, is called Sky. I can't remember what the other, I think one of them's called Chase. I think this one, the police dog one thing is called Chase. I think you just need the main character. Anything on the back? No, just got some front on views of it. Build your character eraser from the puzzle pieces. There's quite a few. Oh, hopefully this won't. Hopefully this won't take long. But 6 pieces, including a decapitated head there, which is a little bit morbid for a child's toy. But anyway, let's get this open. See who get. I kind of want the little digger, so I'm kind of hoping I get Rubble because I know his name as well. Even though there might be a checklist in there with all of their names on. We've got very grey vehicles, so it might be Sky. Could be this dude here. Oh, he's in a little hovercraft. That might be a cool one to get. And who have we got? No, we have got Sky. And, oh dear, lots of pieces in this. This could involve a jump cut here. Right, there's our check. It's sort of, nah, it's not really a checklist. Again, it's just pictures on it. But we got one I know the name of. So, how hard will Sky be to build? How easy will this packet be to open? Oh, not too bad. Tear it there. Oh, that's not too bad because this is just one bigger, massive chunk of eraser. Jesus Christ, that would last them all year, wouldn't it? Imagine if a parent said to their kid, you can't have another one until you've used all of that up. And it'd be like, well, okay. But it's also they're supposed to be collectible and kept. Collectible 6 and then destroy them. I've always said, like, if you use their heads, like, if you started using her nose, it'd be like she's had an accident gone along the road. Right, was that in place for me, or was that not meant to be there? Because it kind of is a different colour. Jeez, man, this is, work it out. Lots, oh, man. We need a picture. We need help. Oh, dear. And it looks like there's something should be there. So that's the wheel. That's the wheel on the plane that goes round and round, just like buses. Right, so we've got that one there. I think that just goes in there like that. I think it's just a little bit more daunting that it actually appears at first sight. So that goes in there, he says. And what's this bit here all about? Oh, that's her. That looks like it should be her goggles, but it can't be. Is that something that goes on the back? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh no, it goes over her ears by the looks of it. Now we've got to try and construct her body and this as well. What the? Have we got 2 here? Because this looks like it should go on here. And oh my days, this is difficult. This is not as straightforward as I was hoping it would be. This is going to take a little bit of working out. This is rather embarrassing. But, yeah, shall we have a little bit of a jump cut and we shall put this together? I think we shall. Okay, bear with me. This won't take long. This won't take long, he says 5 minutes later. And the rest. Right, okay, right, jump cut. Let's do this. Build it. And we're done, and that roughly took about 5 minutes, but it really took 5 minutes because the pegs of the ears didn't really fit in the holes very well, so I was have to kind of grind them in. And yeah, but there was an off-color piece which kind of went here, and then you impaled the head on there, and it suddenly made me realise that she's got no body, and these bits need to be a bit straighter for you to fly, I think. But do you know what? So now it's all together. That's actually a nice little. That's a nice thing. That is a nice thing. I'll give it that. But some form of instructions might be handy, especially to a much younger person, or even that younger, just much more clever than me, would have probably had it put together first time. But that's a nice thing, actually. I kind of like that. Just a little bit fiddly. I was going to say, your ears didn't really want to go in. And for starters, I didn't realise they were ears. But yeah, that's another story. But anyway, there we go. That's a nice thing. And that can now go there. And we have to pick between the three. I don't... These are really nice. And I think they're kind of out quality the Care Bear. Even, I was going to say, a little bit disappointed that the scent was just kind of... Yeah, it's florally plastic was really where I was going with that. This is really nice quality. Really nice quality for what it is. And I kind of like that. I was going to say, you're nice quality, but I think you're a little bit more complex than for your age group that you aim at to put together. And yeah, I don't know. I think it's tough to call because that is a nice thing. That is a nice thing for its target audience, especially once you've got it together. But I think I'm going to give it to the skeleton dude. I think I am. I just really like him. I do really like him, and it is a quality item. It is a quality item and a proper collectible as well. There we go. That's going to push it over the edge for me. Proper collectible. But there we go. That is your winner for the last episode of the series for season 3 of 3 Blind Bags, episode 8. The Champion of Champions will be in the final week of the year, sort of the final week just after Christmas of the year. I'm going to do the Champion of Champions for 3 Blind Bags and 3 random packs all in one. So if you have enjoyed this video, please do let me a thumbs up. Would be awesome. By the way, if you disagree with me, there's a comment section for you to chuck that in below. You can tell me it should have been old difficult to build, very heavy puzzle eraser person here. But yeah, please let me know in the comment section if you do disagree. But anyway, if you have enjoyed the video, like I said, please do leave a thumbs up. That would be pretty awesome. If you have enjoyed this and you're new to the series, there's a whole playlist on this because obviously this is season 3. But if you have enjoyed this and you're not subscribed, please do consider subscribing. If you do, I will love you for it. I do love all my current subscribers already, so thank you very much for being subscribed for what has now nearly been 3 years on YouTube, by the way. Thank you very much to everybody. But anyway, thank you for watching, and as always, please do take care.